morning, Colonials, and welcome to another edition of Penn News. I'm Bryn Moore.
And I'm Samuel Jean-Antoine. Welcome to our midweek show, and what a week it has already been.
We begin in Mr. Henley's Intro to Construction. It is truly the beginning stages of getting started in building projects. Every time we meet, the students are getting more familiar and better with reading measuring tools for accuracy and precision. Currently, the students are practicing cuts on wood with a handsaw. Once they are comfortable using the saw, they will advance to power saws prized in building projects such as birdhouses, toolboxes, small storage bins, and much more.
Attention students and staff, did you forget to pre-order roses for your loved ones on Valentine's Day? No worries, HOSA got your back. HOSA representatives will be outside CAFDU February 7th and February 8th during all 3 lunch periods for pre-sales. Price ranges from $4 to $5. All flowers will be delivered on February 14th during first and second periods. Nothing says I care about you like flowers on Valentine's Day. Cash and Cash App accepted. See Ms. Slattery or any HOSA member with questions.
National Honor Society would like to congratulate the 38 new members joining William Penn's chapter on February 21st at 6:30 p.m. All members of NHS are invited to attend, as well as family members of the new inductees.
To earn membership in the National Honor Society, you need a GPA of 3.35 and 2 extracurricular activities at William Penn. You also have to uphold the core values NHS of scholarship, service, leadership, and character.
National Honor Society is selling candy grams outside Cafe 2 today during lunch. Buy your sweetie something sweet. National Honor Society will be selling Kit Kats, Reese's, M&M's, Hershey bars, Skittles, and Hershey cookies and cream bars for the low price of $2 each. Order yours and pay with cash or Cash App. Sales continue on Wednesday, February 7th, Thursday, February 8th, and Monday, February 12th. Deliveries will be made during first and second period on Valentine's Day, Tuesday, February 14th.
Music has a special way of building bonds and relationships. When artists get together, their goal is to craft a sound that they can share with their audience. In Mr. Erickson's garage band, 2 Colonials are forging a bond through music and looking ahead at what it could do for them. Penn News' Maddie Barber has a story.
On a bus, and this girl Ashlyn brought her bass to school, and I don't know, we was just sitting on the bus messing around with it. I had never played bass before, so my entire experience learning the instrument, I learned it on the school bus of all places, and that's kind of where we met. It was just talking about music, and from there on, and you know what I mean?
I realized when he had a Motorhead jacket, I know he was the one.
That's how William Penn students Christian and Kari met. Since the day, the two have been bonded over their love of music and creating it. Christian and Kari spent their Penn period in Mr. Erickson's garage band, working on their craft, something they're very happy to do.
For me personally, it's just a certain level of intensity that music has, and hearing it is one thing, but playing it and being able to create a level of intensity that I like with my music, it's not the entire reason, but it's very enjoyable for me.
Having that power to play your own music and like creating your own world in your mind while you just play with it.
Both Christian and Kari's love of music is evident, how the two not only push each other to do better, but also help one another. As the two continue to grow, they are always growing pains, but they have brought those two closer together.
Remember when we first played Seek and Destroy by Metallica? Yeah, and I was supposed to be singing and playing guitar, and I was singing while playing guitar, but I can't do both at the same time, so I was messing it up. On top of that, I couldn't sing the song, and I was looking over at Jim, I was like, I suck right now, but it wasn't like, I really suck. It was like, yo, this is terrible, and we had a really good laugh about it.
Having that, it's like nonverbal at most. Like, if he messes up, I just have to like point at the fretboard, you know. It's easier to speak.
Currently, their love of music and playing together is flourishing. However, the two have kept an eye on the future, wondering what potential possibilities could be.
None of us want to be too famous, but my goal with music is like, as long as I could get like established within a scene of some sort, it doesn't even have to be like worldwide or countrywide recognition. I just like, I'm gonna go a little bit in depth with this, but like when I watch videos of like my favorite bands from like the 90s and 80s performing, and I just see how they move the crowd. You know, everyone's moshing, stage diving, having a good time, and they're on the stage just giving it all, the whole energy in that sweaty basement show.
maybe some records or something like that. Maybe maybe a little tour around the where are we?
Delaware.
Yeah, around Delaware. Something, maybe
Where
Maryland.
we're at.
Reporting for Penn News, Maddie Barber.
Thanks for that report, Maddie. Penn News is always looking to share stories about the special gift of our colonial family. If you have a story idea, please contact Mr. Salandre or see him in S210.
Have you noticed that the sun is starting to come up a little earlier and go down a little later? Spring is just around the corner, and our Elena Davis is out front to let us know if we maybe might get a preview in the coming days. Elena?
Hi, I'm Elena Davis and welcome back to Penn Weather. Today's highs will be 48 degrees. On Thursday, the temperature will be rising up to 51 degrees, and on Friday, we'll have a high of 56. Since the groundhog has declared that spring will be coming early, we'll be at a high of 58 degrees and a 35% chance of precipitation. On Sunday, it'll drop back down to the low 50s. That's all for Penn News. Thank you for your attention. Back to the studio.
Thanks, Elena. Switching to sports, there's been some great action for the Colonials.
We began on the hardwood yesterday where the boys hosted Newark for an afternoon contest. Our own Sophia Arnold has the highlights.
The Colonials welcomed the Newark Yellow Jackets for a Tuesday night game in the gym. In the first, Coles is going to kick the ball out beyond the arch to Jesus as he drains the three. Later in the first, Horsey is going to cut the basket and gets a layup in traffic. Colonials still with the ball in the first. Horsey once again shows some range and drills the three from the 6 feet beyond the arch. Still in the first, Horsey tries another one from way downtown and makes history, hitting his 1,000th point as a Colonial. Colonials would seal the deal as Andy Biggs sweats the layup, defending the basket. Colonials win big, 67-16. After the game, the team celebrated Jalen's milestone again. Reporting for Penn News, this is Sophia Arnold.
Thanks for that. The boys will be on the road tomorrow against Christiana and then play home this Saturday at 1 against Howard High School.
The Unified Team senior game will be at 3 p.m. today in the gym. Come down and support all our senior athletes as they square off against McKean.
The girls team will be home against Christiana on Thursday and on the road Saturday to take on Red Lion.
Wrestling will be on the road tonight against Del Castle and again this Friday against St. George's.
That will do it for today. Time for some shout-outs. Bryn?
We would like to shout out the whole swim team. Last night was their senior night. And shout out to all the seniors, including Ben, Mary Jose, Adriana, and Olivia. That'll do it for us. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, Colonials, and
go Penn win! We weren't even done!